Hi everyone, today I'm going to read a story and it's called Same, Same, But Different by Jenny Sue Shaw. And this story is about two boys. Their names are Elliot and Kai, and they live in two different communities. Elliot lives in America, where we live. Kai lives in a country called India. And they're going to see how their communities are the same, which means they're alike, and how they're different. Okay, and as I read, I want you to think about what your community is like and if it's more similar to Elliot's or Kai's. And in this book, the two boys, they write letters to each other. That's something called pen pals. When you write letters to the same person back and forth, it's a way that you can communicate with them. So they're dropping their letters off at the mailboxes, and they're starting their letters. Dear Kai, dear Elliot. So after reading today, you are going to be able to make a letter to somebody maybe in our classroom or a family member or someone else. So think about who you would want to be a pen pal with. I'm going to start reading our book, Same, Same, But Different. In art class, I painted a picture of my world. My teacher mailed it across the ocean. Okay, so here's America, where he lived, and he's mailing it all the way around the world to Kai, who lives in India. A boy drew back with colors of the sea. This is my world, same, same, but different. P.S. Who are you? So here is Kai's life in India. Looks the same, but kind of different in some ways. My name is Elliot, and I love to climb trees. My name is Kai, and I love to climb trees too. Same, same, but different. This is me. P.S. Do you live in a tree? So you can see how they're both in trees, but they're different. This tree has a monkey in it. It has green leaves. This tree, he is in a tree house and has red leaves. So they're a little bit different, but the same. That is my tree house where I play. I live in a red brick building with my mom, dad, and baby sister. So here is Elliot with his family and where his house is. I live with my family too, all 23 of us. My mom, dad, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfathers, aunties, uncles, cousins. So here's Kai's family. He lives with a lot of people. 23 people. That's almost as much as the amount of kids in our class. Okay, so you can see how their communities are the same, but kind of different. And we live with our animals. I have pets too, but not nearly as many as you. Same, same, but different. P.S. What does it look like where you live? So Elliot, who lives in America, just has his pet dog, where Kai in India had many, many type of farm animals that he lived with. A great river flows through my village. Peacocks dance under trees shaped like umbrellas. The sun is giant and especially hot there. So this is Kai's community in India. He has a big river. It's very hot there. Let's see what Elliot's community looks like in America. In my city, the sun hides behind buildings as tall as the sky. Taxis, buses, and cars fill the streets. What do you think? Does our community where you live look more like Elliot's or like Kai's? I think that we live in a city more like Elliot, with tall, tall buildings and many people on the streets. Here, there are few cars and still too much traffic. Same, but different. What do they use for transportation in India? Do they use cars? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they ride elephants and they have animals that pull wagons to get around places. And a few cars, but not as many as America. I ride a school bus with my friends. So do I. Same, but different. Can you tell the differences between these two school buses? This is the one in America that Elliot rides to school. And this one is what Kai rides to school. It's somebody riding a bicycle and pulling the kids to school. Okay, so they're the same, but they're a little bit different too. This is our alphabet, and this is our alphabet. Same, but different. Let's see if you can tell the difference. This is our alphabet that we practice in school, and this is Kai's. Looks a little bit different, but they still learn the alphabet the same way. My favorite class is art, where I can be anything. My favorite class is yoga, where I can be anything. Same, but different. Okay, so in our school, we have art class, and sometimes we practice yoga, but Kai, that's his favorite thing to do in school, is yoga. So they're learning a lot about each other and their communities. This is how my friends say hello. In America, we do a handshake. Sometimes we do a fist bump. Sometimes you snap your fingers. Sometimes you have a secret handshake. And in Kai's community, it says, this is how my friends and I say hello. Same, but different. So in this picture, they're using a bow to say hello to each other. We're best friends, even though we live in two different worlds. Or do we? Okay, so even though they live all the way across the world from each other, they have a lot of similarities. They both learn the alphabet, they both go to school, they both live with their family, but it's a little bit different because they live in two different communities. Different, but the same. Okay, so after reading this story, I want you to talk to someone at home about how Elliot and Kai were the same in their communities and how they might have been different. I would love to hear what you think, and you can message me or you can comment in the class story to see what those similarities and differences were. And if you would like I said, you can practice writing a letter to a pen pal. Just like these two friends, they were best friends and they were also pen pals. They wrote letters to each other to communicate. So if you would like, you can choose anyone that you would like to write to. Like I said, it can be someone in our class that you're missing. It could be your teachers. It could be your mom, your dad, or someone else in your family. It could be your neighbor, whoever you would like. I wrote a letter to Mrs. Hands because I am missing her because we used to see each other every day in the classroom. So this is my letter. I wrote, Dear Mrs. Hand, I miss teaching with you. What have you been doing at home? From Miss B. And then I drew a picture of me and Mrs. Hand teaching you guys back at school. And I might send a picture of this to Mrs. Hand, and she might want to write a letter back to me, and we can be pen pals. So if you would like to write a letter to a pen pal, you can try to use this sentence frame. It says, Dear, and then whoever you want to write your letter to, I wrote, Dear Mrs. Hand, or Dear Mom, whoever you want to write that to. Then you can write whatever you want, what you guys want to talk about in your letter. And then it's from, and then you're going to put your name there. From Miss B, okay? Or whatever your name is. So I will show you one more time my writing in my sentence frame. And if you would like, you can send me your writing so I can share with the class. And I really hope that you guys have that conversation at home about how these two boys in their communities were the same and different. Have fun writing your letters. I can't wait to see. Bye.